Let's put all of the different tips that I've shared to use all in one project. Okay, so the mirror I already had saved, and if you need that PDF or image, just let me know. I can send it to you. I went on Google and I found Beauty and the Beast. And for this example, just to make it just a little bit different, I'm going to use this one. And so this is just like a simple upload. All right. So far, so good. Now, remember that we had a circle in the middle of the front for the invitation part, and then we actually had an image with a background in the second one. So what we'll do is the invitation part. So I'm doing a separate one just so we can get the middle. And what we're doing is contour. So we take everything off except the middle. This will give you that perfect oval to go in the middle. Yes, you could get an oval or a circle and shape it and size it in there, but this one first would fit perfect. So for the example, I'm also going to change the color so we can start, really picturing it. That'll be gold. And I had gotten a metallic gold from Michael's and it worked perfect. I did it light gray so you could see the difference. Some people like to do it in a metallic silver to reflect like a mirror. But if you want to do white, that's fine too. I'm just writing, be our guest as a little example for invitations. And I'm just going to do a quick, just cursive so you can see. I'm going to change also the color. And it just really depends on how thick or how you want it. What I always do with invitations is I print one in regular paper just to see if I'm gonna like it. If I need it thicker, if I need a color to be darker. It's just a tip because I'd rather waste a sheet of printer paper versus, maybe a metallic white or a shimmery white. I would rather just test it out first. If you see here, I changed it to white and I flattened it. So it looks like the circle disappeared, but it's actually there. And you could tell when I was moving it over the mirror. So in Cricut, it'll send to print the Be Our Guest and whatever information you have there and cut that circle right out for you. All right. How did we do the template where Belle was in the front and it was all attached together? And this is what I do. I do another duplicate and I slice it. And the reason I set one aside is because when you slice through any image, it's going to slice through all of the image. So if you notice the original mirror that I sliced with and this image all had little imperfections. So I keep one that's clean. And then I go and I size it to fit where all sides are actually touching the mirror. And it's a little complicated, but you either can make it a little bigger or just as long as it's touching the mirror, then you want to weld it together. That way, one, it's sturdy, and two, it cuts together. And this is how that went. All right, the rest I can delete. And if you remember, there was a backing to this. A backing, I did red because my niece's quinceañera was going to be red. So what I did wrong way is add a glitter circle to the back. So what I can do here is copy the Be Our Guest circle. And then if I weld it, it turns it into just one full cut size. And then I can change the color. I send it to the back so that way you can see it through the back. And you can do this with many different options of invitations. Very neat, the different tones that you can work with and also the different material you can work with. You add it to the back of the other one and there you're